Welcome to the Reckless Reasoning Podcast, where I ain't gonna bullshit you, but if the shoe fits you. Welcome back, y'all, man. I know this ain't the first time y'all seen this group of people. You know what I'm saying? Last time it was a little audio issues. I promised y'all we was gonna be back, and this is a very special one, man. So I ain't gonna waste no time. I'm gonna give these people their introduction. Down right here at the furthest corner, we got Davi right here. You know what I'm saying? Basketball player. If you don't know now, you know.
He's not even in it.
Tune. He in the cut though. Shout him out. You know what I'm saying? We got Mr. Party Host himself, whatever y'all want to call him, man. ZQ, man. This one right here. This one for the people. You know what I'm saying? Next to him, we got my son Nachi in the cut over here, man. Legendary U Prep track runner, man. Y'all know the history, man. Sitting to my left, man, Real SmooveLens. If you ain't been shot by Smooth, you ain't been shot. Then down at the far left, we got Best TV, you know what I'm saying? Best TV media, man, on all platforms. Whatever y'all want to get, man. We're here with a special guest, man. Welcome, boys, to the show.
What's going on, bro?
Ain't shit. So, man, we're going to just start down here with ZQ. ZQ, I heard you've been doing, like, parties and shit since, like, 2016, 2017. Throughout your history, throughout all the years, talk to me about what's, like, the craziest moment that you just, that was just, like, yo, shit was lit.
Like, far what you think, like, what you want to do, like, current or,
like throughout all the years,
all
from,
years?
like, your tenure of party hosting, what was, like, one of the craziest or top 3 craziest moments?
I feel like, number one, I feel like, we had this one party, well, one of our first parties, it was, a Project X party, that me, and actually Lonnie, we had, parts in, and we did it like this, like, MCC, for anybody that don't know, Monroe Community College, it's like a school here. It's like they had like a frat house, I guess. And shout out to JL, he had put me on to it, whatever the case may be, because I needed, like, I was throwing a party, I think, and I needed a spot like last minute, and so we threw the party, and then we did that party, right, and then after that we did a second party where then we shot the music video inside the party, and like, and that was the Damage video by Turb, Hendo, and Rec, Long Live Turb, you know what I'm saying? And we had shot the vid, bro, I ain't gonna lie. This was like, bro, one of the craziest parties, I ain't gonna lie. We broke the fucking house down, like, no funny shit, I think, like, the stairs was broke, bro. Like, we, like, was got the fucking crib, the fucking flooring, like, we had a fucking, we wasn't even having no DJ, I don't think. We was just having, like, a fucking speaker, like,
man,
that shit was crazy.
Anytime something broke, ZQ had to pill.
Yeah, like,
he
shit was
just
crazy.
like, he just like, fuck
Man, fuck it, bro. You can just have it, bro. We out, though. After that, we out. I don't give a fuck what it is. It could be $50, whatever. Back then, we was just doing shit. And literally broke down the fucking house and all that. And then after that, people was like running, jumping out the windows, mad crazy shit. That was like one. I think second was like, this was other Project X at a house that was like near, like, it was on the east side too. And this shit was like this was like during like prom season. So this shit was like, I'm talking about flooded. Like the backyard was all flooded. There was just people walking around. That shit was crazy. And I'd probably say 3. Definitely, like, they top, like, they definitely, I don't know. I think these 2 come in tie, but it's like the little TJ and in the first concert, the first local concert that we had did. That was like the top 3 moments.
Yeah,
Still.
Dan Ford, Lil TJ, and probably any of the Project X's.
Yeah. Cause them was like really like
starting points.
Starting points that you really seen, like, where like we could really build something out of this. Right now it's a great time. Like I'm like, the growth we at right now is like real professional, real stable. Like, it's going somewhere really different. So probably in a couple more years I'll probably say something else. But as far as right now, it's like I'm still in like that mode where it's like, damn, still remembering the beginning. I think that's my moments.
That's fire. And I'll be noticing, like, with your titles and the themes for your party, that you seem like you're a very creative person. It's like you try to find the perfect theme or vibe. Like, what is that process like? Like, you probably got a lot of ideas, but you got to narrow it down to like one and try to find out like the perfect vibe for the situation.
Truthfully, I ain't gonna lie, it'd be like my peers that really help me out. Like, I have a lot of stuff in my phone right now. Like, I got a lot of themes, bro. Like, I do a lot of research, or I think about like what our demographic could really think of in Jack, and like what they think about. And then after I try to put my own like little spin on it. So like right now we about to do the Bashment. and we just came off an R&B party with Trap, so like an R&B like hip hop kind of party, and what's your name? The Bashment is just something like a quick little pop up party, just something to do like next week basically, and like just something to like remember you that we still have fun at parties. Like it don't have to always be like we have to come dressed and everything like that. We could just be having good old fun like people used to have. So that's like just something to think about. But yeah, it's a lot of ideas that I literally go ask my friends about, and then after that we just brainstorm from there, or I just take it from there, and then after that just incorporate whatever they ask me, and then just go basically put it into the product type of thing.
So yeah, speaking on, you got the Bashment party coming up March 4th, man. Get y'all tickets if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, get them already.
Get the tickets, man.
So would you say, like you said, like those type of party vibes, just like you don't got to get dressed up, it's just like you coming here to have fun or whatever?
Yeah, come
so
drink,
was that
bro.
like the theme to remember like the early 2010s and 2015 party
Honestly,
vibes?
Yeah, like when first of all, it wasn't. I don't know. It depends on it. Like everybody got their own version of it. Like if you ask different people, they'll say like some people wasn't even drinking. Like me personally, I wasn't even drinking. It was just like pure energy back then. Like you had the energy to go do parties and stuff like that. You'd be out late with your friends, going to all type of house parties or different spots, venues. They could be like it'd be everybody on top of each other. Like everybody just just dancing, good vibes. Like, and we used to have like stuff like that. And then like violence be happening and stuff, but. Yeah, that was more or less the premise for it, really.
Some days used to be fun. They used to be going to ZQ parties and go to Denny's at like 5 in the morning.
Yeah, literally, bro. And sometimes, and then like we'll be going like other places. Like we started going like even in college days, like Rockport parties or like Albany parties, UB, whatever people could get their hands on to. Like any type of party, you just find some type of party. U of R, all the near parties, and after that, you really like to literally go to Denny's right after. It should be mad weird. It's like just changed, the whole party scene changed. I don't know. Everybody got a different perception though of how they party though, because some people grew up in different eras.
Oh, yeah. Knowing though, like the city we grew up in, everybody try to get clout or whatever. So some people might try to pull up to the party and like fuck it up or something. How do you make sure you keep your parties like don't have like negative clout chasers in there and like keep the peace and like none of that extra shit.
It's crazy. I don't even like call them like clout chasers. I just call them like weirdos because it's like. To be honest, really, bro, it's like because I have like a certain. I wouldn't even say like anybody could come and do whatever they want to do at a party, but it's like some people just. I don't know. They just for some reason I really say it's like this. They don't want to put their energy into it. Like people might say certain stuff, but they realize like when you look at it, if you go and do something to like people parties, like you look lame as hell. Like you really look lame. It's like I don't advertise that. I try to keep everything secure. I don't like. Put the information of where the parties are going to be at. I run like a tight private list and stuff like that. So it's like if you literally don't show us a confirmation or something that literally validates you into the party, then we're not letting you in. It's like it's a strict thing, or everybody know that you'll have to pay. And if we even feel like it's something, we'll just shut it down. It won't even be like if I even feel like it's some type of harm, we're just going to shut it down and just like evacuate the premises. So I make sure I count on my security for that. They always make sure, shout out to my people, Bravado Security, Chad, and everybody. They make sure that everything's secure and everything like that. Plus, like I got, once again, like my peers and stuff, like my team, we all make sure that like we can calm down the situation. So I might delegate and be able to tell people like, all right, just tell him to chill out or tell such and such or whatever it was before it even arises. There won't be no problems, but just if it's like any kind of energy thing, that's how we eliminate that.
You know how to read a room.
Yeah, that's how you do it, like literally. But I usually do things that's catered towards women anyway. So it's like anything that I'm a part of, I'm gonna try to include the women some kind of way. So it's like I don't really be like looking for dudes in a sense. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be like I know like my homies and stuff, my friends and stuff will pull up. That's really about it.
As you see like your brand and you growing like a legit like real life fan base like.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a point in time to where like people that's been around or like felt entitled like because we grew up in the sandbox or whatever like I'm put on to this like instead of really trying to be in the trenches trying to figure out how we gonna do this, they just trying to get to the end goal and like I'm on this.
Yeah, I feel like bro, personally, like I feel like it has been times like that, but you gotta like in my lane, bro. I think of it like this, like. Everybody gonna get tired of something one day. Like everybody that feel like an entitlement, like they really don't want to put in the work behind. Like nobody really comes to me. Like it sometimes be like certain situations, but it don't be like nothing to where my friends be like, I don't know. It don't really happen as much, but it does at the same time. Like it'll be like people feel like it's opportunities that they want to take upon themselves. I feel like people that like are customers of the parties, they try to have like entitlement towards certain things, but for more or less, like I've been in certain situations, but I'm able to talk it out with another person. Like if I'm dealing something business wise with somebody, then after that I should be able to tell you about my differences and stuff like that. So if it ever even arises to a problem, we're gonna just eradicate it. Like we're just gonna eradicate the problem, and I'm gonna just move them on the court. Right? That's just really what it is. But if we can have a conversation, I don't even beef with no. I'm not beefing with nobody. Nothing. It's just that just says it is what it is.
Yeah. For the people who don't know, I talked to well, let's go into more details and more depths about the relationship with you three. It seemed like y'all been on basically the same time, the same team for a couple of years, behind the scenes, you know, working and putting all this together. So just talk about the relationship and like the team effort and collaboration that goes into like these different events, projects, concerts, you know, etc. Any one of y'all. This is like a general question.
I was about to say, Lonnie, you can start.
I was about to say, it's like ZQ, like my 10-year homie, like, you feel me? I knew that nigga.
Right.
My damn near part of my whole life, you feel me? So it's like, we always had the same interest in most of the shit, fashion, music, shit like that. We always talk and try to better each other each day. So it's like, that shit just like natural. And then, you feel me? When Best came along, you feel me? Always try to push him to be better. He always wanted his parts and everything, and niggas just did. We always did our best to include everybody in everything. Like, you feel me? Yeah, like it don't even go for just us three. That go for the rest of our homies too. You feel me? Like my son Zion, Cheyenne.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
they literally been there from the start. Like,
feel me?
So many people, bro. Crazy. Everybody that was really down and really around us,
BAG for real, bro.
Literally, like everybody that was really behind us, like really, it's like Best is like first of all, anybody that is doing something highly in Rochester, music, fashion, anything that needs reporting on, or that's really important,
Best
even regular just general news. And Best covers all kind of
we cover all
hip hop news. Like it's all content. It's not even just.
specific
I don't know.
type.
It's not a specific type. He don't do no like anything. He just report. So it's like you need a media outlet, and he like our biggest media outlet.
He is the media outlet.
You know, like
they got like Hotbox.
him and Hotbox.
Yeah, literally him and
Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everybody else doing their thing.
yeah, everybody, bro.
Like,
It's like, but
media,
as far as like our
RCC.
personal relationship, I don't mean definitely no shade on everybody. Everybody know I show them love. Hotbox, shout out to everybody, bro. Everybody's got a media platform right now. Everybody else working on a podcast. But literally, bro, like same, like we was like how we was even talking about how we just how we even came on this podcast, like bro, like literally, it's not nothing we could come and do interview with anybody, podcast with anybody, it's anything individually together, like we all just a unit, cause we really just trying to like push this thing on the map, bro, like create some type of movement, bro, cause it's like it's a lot of people that's not even us that is working, but it's like. We kind of like our overseers, like we, as far as our generation, I feel like we basically gonna get the info or something behind the scenes because like we're very essential to what's going on. We try to extend our hand and shit like that, so we all just play our part literally in our like lanes, and we still come together.
They be treating us like human ghouls.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta keep that type of unity because it's like anybody can come around and as long as you literally working and being genuine and. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can come around and catch the fruits of the labor. It's not even nothing. Nobody wants to be greedy and nobody got no ego. Nothing like that. Like, that's what you think, man.
As far as like how I came about with them?
Yeah, like the relationship and like the...
I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know how I met ZQ for real, bro. You the buck. I ain't gonna lie.
Either.
Shit, we probably seen you at a party or some shit, seen him around.
You gotta think about it, because we all in the same age bracket. Social media is powerful, so like, you build a relationship with motherfuckers over social media and shit, and then as time goes on, you have to build a relationship and shit. But like what I can remember from is like when they did that New Era concert, and it was kind of looking for somebody like to interview them all, like some media coverage on it.
Yeah, I definitely that's exactly how I think it happened.
Yeah,
like, that's literally how it happened.
I know we got met before that, cause I'm trying to figure out how I even got
yeah.
there to type shit, but they reached out to me. We tried to do an interview in the mall. Niggas got kicked out the
They
mall.
got kicked out the
Niggas
mall.
got kicked out the mall.
That's
I ain't gonna lie, we had no locations, doing no interviews at that time, bro.
Man,
We were
I
just
remember
moving
this.
along, trying to
Y'all
figure it
niggas
out, bro.
They got kicked out.
Real deal, UG.
Came to the New Era concert. I ain't gonna lie, then as time went on, we all know the same people for social media, like how, and you know how that shit go, bro. Over time, you keep seeing somebody, you gonna be like, what the fuck is up with you? Like, what's good? Type shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think you just connect, bro. From me.
You said you did a little TJ concert. That was probably like, was that your first ever like live like concert?
Yeah, production kind of thing.
When we talked, I believe last week, you said it was more like, it wasn't even the fact that little TJ was there, it's the fact that the town really pulled up and like showed out for you. Like, how did that feel like?
Yeah, I was saying, I think we was talking about like how the locals, like,
yeah,
everybody was like hype about the local, what's the name? Because
The
we
local
had,
scene for real.
yeah, you know, like,
We had
it
all the
wasn't
hottest
even,
niggas, bro.
literally, like, we accompanied, like, how we thought about it was like, all right, cool. What's the name? I'm like, all right, cool. We might as well just do basically another the New Era concert.
New Era Part 2 with a real
celebrity.
guest.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like a real celebrity there. Or,
So it's
you
like,
feel me?
but you're gonna put the hottest locals or most we had basically, but we kind of did it like more.
It was real
Yeah.
family. It was family based. We
Yeah.
had a lot of the homies in there, but we had a lot of other people in there too. Anybody that wanted the opportunity.
Yeah,
you
that
pretty
was
much
it.
got one.
you ever thought about like running it back, but like not with this new generation of rappers? Because from whenever the time you did that first little TJ, you know, thing, it's like new rappers that have been, you know, working, coming up. Have you ever thought about putting on like another New Era?
We
But
was
like
just
part
about to
3.
say, literally, it won't be like New Era, but because like what we see now is like we got a lot of people that's coming into the lane, and they also do like concerts, or even the artists now are doing their own shows, which is dope. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to break their own barriers. So what we was just talking about, like even like when we just off camera, was like trying to put together like different ideas, and shout out to everybody at Beam House and Jakari and everybody. They doing the show with Perko. Shout out to Perko. So they doing that tomorrow. So it's like we trying to me and him, we were just talking like basically last week, and we were trying to figure out like what can we do to basically bring something to maximize the opportunity for the Ratchet Stars. To probably like do like something like showcasing talent or something like that. Well, I don't know. We gonna really figure it out and sit down. It's nothing to us because it's like we know all the artists, we got all the connections and stuff like that. So it's like all it would just have to be is just literally putting like a dope idea together and then just making it work. So we gonna try to see. But really we trying to, with the lane we in right now, trying to really go, we just trying to go global. So we gonna try to do like national artists and stuff like that. But also still mess with the local scene. You gotta incorporate both. It's no
Always gotta
just,
show your local.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, you might have more fun with the local than you do with the
yeah, depending on who the artist is.
Because I ain't gonna lie, notice with the little TJ, when he came in, he had like a couple, he probably had like a good project out there, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie,
He was still.
yeah, me being a cameraman, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the local set the tone or type shit, like like I said, Lil Dick TJ never showed that night. I would have had fun.
Put the link to that vid.
Yeah,
that's some comments. Yeah, I don't think I ever uploaded the full like. I only got clips.
But
everybody paid.
anyways,
Nah, you
best to
did.
show you some clips or whatever.
I
But
gotta put.
we'll find it.
Yeah,
But
for y'all.
yeah, best be going my fault.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. If like Lil TJ never showed that night, I would have had fun with the local performances. No cap. But then again, you might not have had fun because you would have took an L on like money wise. Like,
Yeah,
shit.
nah. And then also shout out to Mitch. He actually like Mitch Skirt off. He hosted the whole concert. Like that junk was like that was really fire. Her and him and Jason, shout out to them. So that shit was so dope.
Low key, that shit got scary because at one point in time, Lil TJ was like, we were trying to figure out where the fuck Lil TJ was at, bro.
Oh yeah, because it was like a
Man,
snowstorm.
Bro,
That was, that was like
outside.
the worst moment. That was the top 3 worst moment too. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like my anxiety was quaking because he was like, it was a snowstorm, bro, and they was already in the sprinter type thing, and
Niggas passed the venue.
yeah,
Missed
like
the
they
exit.
missed the
Yeah,
exit,
shit,
and then
bro.
after that had to spin all the way back, and we had to like kind of like in Webster. So you know that's kind of like far. Anybody that don't know, that's far. Kind of, it's like 20 minutes from the city. And then missed the exit and then had to spin back around. It was like getting late, so we like, oh shit. Like I'm like calling and shit like that, but we eventually had got it all figured out, pulled upon him. He apologized and shit like that, and I told him like, you feel me?
But
real shit.
But you know how that be, bro. Niggas, you know how that be. Where the fuck is Lil
Yeah.
TJ at? Everybody going crazy, people leaving and shit. It's people making statuses because he was performing at like. What time he was performing at? Would you say?
I don't know what time was
Bro,
that?
he was supposed to
We had
perform
to
at
stay
like.
10,
11-ish?
11, 10.
We had to leave the venue at like 1. Yeah, we had to be out the venue by like 1.
Yeah, but
so
he was supposed to perform
like
12 to 30.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he ain't coming till
right.
like.
We had to extend
12,
time,
30,
yeah. So look, everybody looking scared, like, yo, let's jump out the clothes. Where the fuck is little TJ at?
Yeah.
All the locals done perform. We trying mad shit to get time going.
Now we just trying to prolong time. We got, bro, we niggas just got mad shit going on.
That was crazy, but now, like, we
definitely
equipped
a
now,
time.
we would never, like, it would never even be, like, everything would be, what's the name? It would
Situated
be
off
situated off rip. But yeah, that just come with preparation and time.
Would y'all say, like, if y'all would have told yourself when y'all first started, like 6-7 years ago, that y'all really, like you said, be thinking about going global and really building like an empire, would you say y'all headed in the way? I don't know how to word this. Like, would y'all
Headed in the right direction?
Yeah, type shit. Would y'all say this is the path? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how some people be like detours or something. Like it take a little longer, or some people come a little quicker. Would y'all say like, nope? If we like really mapped it out, we on the right trajectory to where we want to be by, say, you know what I'm saying, 2025 or some shit.
I think all of us, like, we already know, like,
It's
it only
bound to
take.
happen.
It's bound to happen. We just gotta keep applying ourselves.
Literally.
Like, because you know, like, Rochester's only one city, bro. I'm telling you, like, this kid's in fucking Cali that's doing probably 10 times what the fuck we're doing. You feel me? They getting on.
We just in the small city shit, so
You
we
feel
trying
me?
to get
So-
out the small city box.
Yeah, that's literally it. Like, it's definitely like a bless to what we even do, bro. You know what I'm saying? All in our respectable lanes, and it's like we can all literally, we got the brain power, the knowledge, and the motherfucking like, just like everything to show it. But we just gotta like really apply ourselves, bro. That's all it take. I think everybody got a window. I feel like we making our window work for sure. I would definitely feel like that.
And I like how you like how everybody got their own lane, but it still help contribute to like the main thing. Like, so I'm gonna transition over here more to y'all, cause y'all more like behind the scenes, like cameramen, or like talk to me. How does it feel to be like behind the lens and like really, you know what I'm saying, making it happen, taking the shots from like that perspective instead of being like in front of the spotlight, you behind it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I wanted to be a rapper, but I can't rap. So you feel me? Like, that's real nigga shit. Like, I wanted to be a rapper, but I can't rap. So you know when you want to be a rapper when you're younger, you trying to study the game and shit. I'm not trying to let all that knowledge go to waste type shit, cause niggas just be rapping, going to the booth, and that's all they do.
Yeah, literally.
I was doing my research, and I was networking, I was connecting, I was just terrible as fuck. So I'm like, I really want to be like an A&R, but how you gotta put yourself in a position where you're respectable, like how you even get this. So I really picked up a camera on some shit like that, or like on some like I want to do sports shit. And just, it worked out how it worked out.
I'd say I picked up the camera mainly. I ain't gonna lie, Best had a lot of influence. Best, I want to say Skrilla, Fresh, you know, Sage, you know, all the video. Oh, Ace, you know, all the videographers for real. Like, I was always behind the scenes in my homies' music, like Hendo, Turb, Rec. You feel me? Like, I could go down the line on a lot of my homies who music I done contributed a lot into. And it's like, I just always wanted to be on the scene doing whatever I could do to, you feel me, help promote us as a whole, as a brand. So, you feel me, I always work. I don't even call it work in ZQ parties. I'm always in ZQ parties creating new content for myself, or, you know, I'm always trying to take pictures, always just trying to do new shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I done hit a little like, I don't even know how you would put it. You know how it's like writer's block,
But it's
like
creative block.
Yeah, I done reached like a little creative block, but it's like the more shit I go and see, the more I want to hop back in the field and take more pictures, hop back in the field, do more blogs, start doing interviews and shit like that. Anything I could do to really just help. You feel me?
You being like big on fashion and clothes, like, was that something that you always liked since you was a little boy or whatever? Like, you just felt like it's because some people like to dress clean and some people like literally like live for clothes type shit. Like, what would you say when you first realized like I got a passion for either making clothes, wearing clothes, modeling? Like, when did it click for you?
Man, you just like, once you hit a certain age, you just like looking clean, bro. You like looking fresh. You like I ain't even gonna say having the newest shit, just looking like a drippy ass nigga, bro. That's it, that's all. So once I hit that stage, that was like 9th, 10th grade, and I really start getting into fashion. That's when first got my first V-Lone shirt and my first Burberry, and that's when I really started to, feel me, really grasp I don't know how to word it, like really grasp the fashion situation of it. It's like I was always in the shit like Ian Connor, feel me, Playboy Cardi, A$AP Rocky, Pharrell, Kanye, motherfuckers like that. They was like inspiration on me, like how they put shit on, like the pieces, like how everything is just put together. It's so, it's like so unique. It made me want to be different with how I dress and how I put shit on. Feel me?
Have you ever thought about either hosting your own or like entering into like a fashion show?
I done. Yeah, I thought about doing my own when I was actually doing clothes, but now that I'm trying to take a whole different approach to it, I know I could. It's like I know I could do it, especially from the simple fact that I done recorded and took pictures of fashion shows, so I already know like certain shit that you would need to just make it, you know, just like all the basic shit to make it look good. You feel me? Make it look presentable for people to want to come, like, oh, I come to the next shit. Oh, I want to be a part of this. Oh, I know a brand out of us. You feel me? It's like shit like that. It's like you just paying attention to detail.
And speaking of, you did have your well, you not did. You still got your own clothing brand, Mind Over Matter. That shit actually fire. Talk to us about like why did it stop and you just stopped like dropping, and is it coming back or what can we expect? You know,
don't expect no more Mind Over Matter.
I heard it here.
I'd tell y'all that, but I do have something new in the works. Me and my son Lil Rich, we got something in the works. You feel me?
Lil Rich.
That boy Lil Rich. Shout out my son Lil Rich. But as far as Mind Over Matter, you feel me? I could still make pieces if you feel me, if you want them, but I don't. It's too childish for me. Like I'm out of that little cartoon drawing phase. Like that shit got ass and oversaturated quick because I ain't gonna lie, I was spreading my knowledge, just trying to help everybody. You feel me? Everybody picked up how they picked up, and I just let niggas be great. Went and picked up a camera. You feel me? But I never got out of the fashion side of it. Like I still was making clothes, still had designs, still making designs. It's just the approach that I want to take to it now. Like how do I want to go about it?
So it wasn't even really like I'm about to just stop and just give up. It's like I'm about to just take a step back,
rebrand,
and to basically rebrand and relaunch and
do shit the right way.
Hell yeah. Well, best you just sitting over there in the cup, bro. Being like one of the more bigger media outlets or whatever, you talk like you be more in tune to like the industry folks. Like talk to me what it is. Talk to me about how it is to like be meeting like certain rappers or certain, you know, media people, and like is they really living how they be putting on, or is it just?
I ain't gonna lie, you gotta remember like this shit like is a business. So sometimes you meet these niggas and you like, yo, this nigga's a cornball. Like, it'll make you hate this nigga. Like, I wouldn't even say hate this nigga. Just be on some shit like, yo, like, is this the nigga? Like, it's not the nigga I was room for. Like niggas be acting weird sometimes. So you just gotta remember like to keep business from personal type shit. So, but then at the same time, you gotta remember you gotta make yourself like usable. Like you gotta make yourself like.
You gotta
you gotta be in need.
So they gotta be hand in hand. Like you gotta gain something from it, and they gotta gain something from it.
Because they will literally like if dealing with industry people, bro, you're gonna notice like they can find a million of you. Right. You gotta be able to stand out some kind of way or be having some type of genuine connection.
So that's all you really be learning. Just make yourself useful. Just make them like want to rock with you type shit. Build a relationship with them. Like show me like I don't know. But at the end of the day, it's a business, so I can't make it personal. But me and a lot of niggas, it'd be cool. I be really gonna do business with niggas for real.
Better than solo though.
Being in the business that you in, you know, people being in the blogger business, you know, people like to still work and not, you know, give credit. So how do you make sure, like, you know what I'm saying, your footage or whatever that some of you reporting that they know that comes back to, you know what I'm saying, best point of view?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, early on, bro, I used to fall victim to that, bro. Like, niggas would take my shit and never give my credit, but now I put my watermark on everything. I'm talking about everything. I don't care if it's like a 30-second clip. best POV is gonna be on that shit, bro. Like, you don't know you got it from my shit. Like, there's no way you're not gonna see my logo on that, bro. That's how you be known, because they'll take your content, bro. You won't even know unless you see a watermark. Like, I done posted academics, say cheese, street jewels. Like, shout out to some of them, like, I see my watermark on it. They be see my watermark. That's when I be known, but they won't tag me or give my or they want something they watch.
Because I want to say they just want their shine. Like they just want to put it on their page and go from there.
Because being a part of a blog is all about who get the source first, for real, for real. So that shit help though. Because if I put my like my ad name on it, bro, everybody gonna come back to my page trying to find the real information. Because I was the first one.
You're the first nigga to post it.
Yeah,
and that's how you grow the followers.
Yeah,
like, that's the marketing scheme. That
shit happen all the time. Like, a nigga be like, "Oh, I just seen a video on TikTok." The only reason they know my name, it's my videos because my watermark is on it for real. That should be up a million.
See what's going on. Try to look for that specific video.
Yeah, that's how I be going.
Go to the comments, drop red.
Yeah, now they trying to do exactly what they doing on everybody else's Instagram page.
They're gonna try to get credit for. Like they said, it's a use industry, so you can't be putting your real feelings into the shit. It's all business at the end of the day.
Yeah, literally. I think that's what we kind of learned.
I was just about to transition that over to
yeah,
you.
like we learned that early on. Like it's not that serious, bro. If you stay in your lane, where we won't even got to deal. We won't even got to get too deep into it. It's like, and that's why I think like we are cool with being like overseers, because it's like we can deal with people on the business level, but they know at the end of the day like where it's gonna cross at, like where how far we go with it. Like I think that's real important. I think that's really important to have those key type of relationships and stuff like that. Like whenever because whenever we get to like a bigger, what's the name, you're gonna be dealing with people that don't care about who you are. They'll cut you off the snap.
You gotta start over.
It's day and night, bro. It's day and night. Like they don't care about they seen this and that. They're gonna really want you to come through work, and you might have to start over. Like I think about it all the time, bro. Like if I go to like a different city or something like that, it goes back to exactly how we was when we first started. Like going out every day, meeting new people, meeting venues, going to different, seeing what people like out here, testing it out, thinking in a big world mindset. Like because this is the real world now. Like you taking the whole chance, you're gonna take a chance on yourself all the way. So it's like I already know that. I feel like we could do it any city though. I really feel like we can go to any city and really, what's the name? It'll just be literally stepping in the groundwork. Like you gotta see what their culture is, because we know the culture here. So it's like you go to, if we ever went to like Georgia, right? Started out of there, like I already know what type of game plan I would have, because I've been there and I've tried to study the party scene. So it's like, plus you got in and out travelers, so you got to know that. And I know that like boom, anybody, it's and Lonnie, anything that involves camera, somebody gonna need something done. People be doing like personal photo shoots, baby showers, graduation, club photos, concert photos. You need all that type of stuff. People with media, and
you need coverage,
and,
you need footage,
and that's where best come in as well. Like you can do all the same things and interview the upcoming rappers that's in the whatever new city we in.
Let me tell you what I do. Like not to cut you off, but like let's say if I go to London, bro. Say like Lil Baby got an artist or something on the label, I might not be able to get Lil Baby interview, but I can get that nigga that signs to Lil Baby or that nigga that's cool with Lil Baby, and that's how you build a relationship, because that's how you start to see his shit. That's
somebody gonna point you out.
Somebody, it's really about who knows who that knows who. Like, say like if somebody's come to Rochester, they gonna be like, who's GQ? Then they gonna be Smooth, and that's how it goes.
Shit,
it's simple.
That's just how we talked to Babyface Ray.
Yeah.
Off a club, I was building a relationship with one of his homies. You feel me? You done dropped a couple gems, talk to niggas all the time.
Have you ever thought about throwing a party like out of state, or have like any other like club owners or something like ever hit you up like, yo, we got this little spot or whatever, and I be seeing you like let's turn up or something?
When I went to Philly recently, it was 2 times we went to Philly recently, like, but I know that when we going to explore first, and then after that we're gonna make a move. But one time I went to Philly, I had connected with one of my boys named Bash, and he cool as hell. He actually run a couple of the clubs out there, like one of them named Reserve, and he honestly told me like if I ever wanted to, bro, like I could rent out the space out there in Philly. But you know, right now we still building the brand, so I want to make sure that everything calculated more or less. And then another time recently when we just went to Philly, me and Lonnie was out there in Philly, and we had went to like a bigger club though, and like this is something like you gotta come real hard. Like because it's like a VIP like oriented club type of thing, and it's like a celebrity. It's like celebrity. It was a whole bunch of celebrities.
Boy,
there that we
Uzi
seen.
was in there, Future was in there, the Baby was in there,
Yeah.
Meek was in there.
Like we went for like a real special event, so it's like we seen a lot of influencers and stuff like that. So it's like you just gotta know the market, like know the market. But yeah, I think about doing stuff out of state all the time. That's the goal, like you know stuff like that. So
Be able to go throw a party here.
Yeah.
Be able to go to Florida.
do
throw a party.
different
Well, they used
operations
to
at the
throw a
same
party.
time. Build the branding so big that it's like we can have people here that's running this, having people here that's running this, and having people there like build a corporation type of thing. But as far
It's
as
a
like
franchise shit.
yeah, like if I was to say like my biggest like cities, if I was to move like right now where I would go, probably like DC. It's a heavy black community out there, heavy hip hop community out there, a lot of historical black colleges and stuff like that. So I would love to be out there. I like the party scene too, like you know what I'm saying. I was thinking about taking my bros there, like so they can experience the same thing. It'd be tough. Atlanta, obviously, Houston, and some people have told me like I'll be nice in Philly too. Somebody told me that, and I always hear about North Carolina and Cleveland. North Carolina, I hear a lot because that they say like it's not really a lot to do. Like contrary to what people believe. You been there before?
Yeah.
How is it? Or you ever been outside? Like
Yeah, no, it's ass.
ass?
I was in ride.
Like does it just look nice? I've never been.
It just looked nice, but well, from where the spots we was at, that shit was whack, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
I never. It's only like
what
one.
to do.
Yeah, it's literally only one club
Like I
out
said,
there.
I
I know
can't
that's
even
really popping in Charlotte, and that's Stats. Shout out to everybody at Stats, and that's one of the clubs I only know that's really popping. But people told me like Cleveland has like a similar to Rochester party culture, so I want to go travel out there this year and go see what's going on. So those really the top two places I really want to hit. I want to hit North Carolina and what's the name this year? I want to see what's up with their party culture so I can learn it. Because I've been to all the other spots and learned it. So it's like I know exactly this like section drove and all that type of stuff.
Would you say like Rochester party culture is like one of the highest one? Like just or upstate in general?
I'm about to say we got like from anybody will tell you like we got like a C market, which is like so it's like an A market, B market, C market. A is like obviously like probably like Atlanta. Anything that where mostly you see bigger artists coming to, you know, the LAs, the New Yorks, the
Miami,
you know, Miami's stuff
Dallas,
like that.
shit like that.
You know, so and then B is like you know where they can come get a bag and also like still rock stuff. So it might be like certain parts of Chicago, like I just told you, like Cleveland, like stuff like that, New Orleans.
Like where they got like a football or basketball team.
Yeah, like we're mostly probably like like you know it's crazy like stuff like that like probably we're like
That's
basketball,
exactly,
football
that's exactly
teams.
what I thought about when you
Yeah,
said
like
that.
more attraction places.
Or like a colleges that they got mad black colleges.
Yeah,
there.
something like that. And then C would be like Rochester, like places that you know you can
Small
come, like,
city shit.
get quick money, but it's like they like it's heavy support at the same time from them quick little
yeah.
cities.
And then these is like the Elmiras and shit.
Yeah,
like
like places you probably don't want to go at all. You
probably
know,
less than 100,000 people there. Not
You
even
know,
like 85,000.
literally.
Less.
So it's like different capitals. I feel like.
Definitely different. Right?
This is another like general question for all of y'all. For each of y'all in y'all respective fields, either could be with you, but either cameraman or modeling or clothing, you party hosting or concerts, best you with your media outlet. If you could just collab or work, you basically your dream collab. If it could, you know what I'm saying, who would it be?
Oh, all industry people.
All
too?
industry people, anybody. Like if you could just like, yo, I made it once I worked with this person.
Ian Connor.
That's a good pick.
If I get, brother, if I could do any work with Ian Connor, Playboy Cardi, you feel me? Like any of the big fashion icons, I feel like I'll be valid on the camera side or the fashion side. You feel me?
What's the name? Fire. You want me to do like party promoters? Cause I got
Party
like
promoters, content rappers, whatever. Anybody you feel like.
Bro, honestly, everybody know like it'd be Kanye. Like if I ever work with Ye, bro, like it's really. It's obtainable, but it's like it's really hard. Like that's something you really got to be like. That's why it's like you got to work so hard, bro.
That's something that you.
That's a different type of work level, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, and it's like it could just happen in random moments. Like every time I see like a new person that gets around him, it'll be like through like literally like what Beth said, like somebody knows somebody, but you just got to be useful. Cause no funny shit. That's somebody that's gonna tell you to your face like, no, like I don't care if you showed me 100 of that, cause I'm done like 1,000,000 that time. It's just a whole different workload with that. Party promoter wise, always wanted to work with a dude named Mr. Ruggs. Headliner World, them is like the biggest promoters like out of Mr. Ruggs is like Fab like homie and stuff like that. He do like parties. He just tough. I just like his work ethic and stuff like that. And he got like he one of the people that's like a know everybody. So he be having like all the celebs in one spot. And you'll never know how he do it. Like he just cool with all of them. And then Headliner World, they produce some of the a lot of the like Miami shows and stuff like that, like parties and stuff like that. And I think who else like like Ian too. Ian, that's a good part. Also I think that's it. I don't know. I'd be cool with a lot of rappers and
I'd be cool with any celebrity.
Yeah. Babyface. I fuck with him. I fuck with him heavy. I fuck with Babyface.
I want to work with my son Nudie too.
It's different people. Like I'll be hanging around a lot of influence. I hang around a lot of influence. I do also wanna.
And if Gunna not a rat, I'll work with him.
He is a rat though.
He just left the niggas. Or he trying to.
No. I just read up on that.
They said like I'm gonna wait till Thug says it,
Bro,
I feel you, but
until Thug say that shit, man.
Everybody gonna say
bro.
We're
not gonna get into it. Cause think about everybody that took that same plea he did. We talk about
that's what I said.
His blood brother, nigga. Slime Life Short.
Yeah, everybody does. You know how that should be when a case is going on. Everybody just want to point the finger at everybody.
Yeah, of course they gonna point the finger at the biggest name. But
bro, them niggas set Gunna up. Niggas took the plea before Gunna. And they just posted Gunna shit because he's the rapper.
The only one I could confirm told is that nigga
Woody.
That's crazy.
That nigga told for 3 hours, bro. And check this pause.
Nigga said, yo, if I tell y'all this, what y'all gonna do for me? Crazy. He said I could FaceTime the nigga right now.
That's how you know like the world really changed and like it ain't really and we not even no street like oriented people, bro. So it's like. But it's just like a certain code you just supposed to live by, bro, as a man. I feel like, and like even if you even being like even in your neighborhood, bro, you know it's like a street code. Like you don't have to even do that,
bro. Know the pros and cons to everything, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, that's what I tell niggas. Know the pros and cons to everything. Like if somebody said they gonna rob a bank, yeah, as a pro you could come up with like 100,000, but as a con you can get locked up for 15 years. You willing to accept that?
Or die.
Yeah, or you could die. Yeah, as you willing to accept that. If you're not willing to accept the cons, don't do it.
Don't snitch.
You feel me? Don't snitch. Don't do it. Don't participate.
Yeah, too.
Anything you want to do, be ready. When you are a risk taker, be ready to say everything that comes with that shit. That's like if you mess with two sisters, but there's a chance they find out and they like you feel me?
Yeah.
You know how this game goes, bro.
Everything got a risk.
Everything got a risk, but you gotta be willing to set the pros and cons. You have a kid right now. You might not want to be with that girl, but you gotta
kid.
Yeah, you feel me?
Sometimes though you gotta take that risk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's pros and cons, but the cons come with it too. That's how I live life. You feel me? If I'm not doing something I'm not 100% sure. Like I know the cons to everything I do, basically, bro.
Yeah.
Like if I would do that shit, I'm willing to deal with the consequence that comes behind it.
That's how I feel, cause literally, bro. Like I feel like we
you can't peer pressure me.
Yeah, whatever I'm gonna do,
I did it. You feel me?
Yeah, whatever I'm gonna do,
I'm the leader.
do it. Simple, bro. If I'm gonna do it, I already know what I thought about. Whenever I signed off on it, I already thought about it already. Fuck, we already in here now.
What Herb said, never went through no peer pressure. Never went through no peer pressure. Live my life on purpose.
I'm telling you.
The best, bro. You never told us your little collab.
I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of hard to like, you feel me, with interviews to collab with somebody. But if I had like a chance to interview somebody, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what I meant for like.
Yeah, I gotta say like Chief Keef and Soulja Boy.
I definitely want to work with
I'm tripping.
Soulja Boy?
Huh?
I forgot.
I ain't gonna lie. That
Soulja Boy, that nigga.
Yeah, that nigga. No bullshit.
Cool, just chilling with him.
No bullshit, bro. Like when I was 7 years old, like
Young Thug too.
Yeah,
I'll work with Young Thug.
But like
if he ever get out,
Soulja Boy was like my favorite rapper from like 2007 to like at least till Kiki came out, bro. No bullshit. Like I followed that nigga. I knew who everybody was. Part of SOD. Like there's so many unanswered questions I need to ask Soulja Boy that he don't answer yet. Where the fuck is A-Rap at? Like shit like that.
that nigga like fuck A-Rap.
You feel me? Like how do you with A-Rap and Jabbar fall out, bro? Talk about making outer space flow, like that type of shit. Like
talk about they would say you killed hip hop. Like I was around for all that shit. I used to watch all that junk. So I got like I literally watched that nigga like. Yeah, why'd you become ass after a while? Why'd you start taking little beat sound like shit like that, bro?
Why you become ass after a while?
Why you went from GD to Blood? Like,
wait, did y'all know that? Y'all know Hitmaker changed his name, right?
Young Bird.
No. I mean,
yeah,
Young Bird
used to be his
No,
name.
A-Rap changed his name to Hitmaker, right? Who was Hitmaker the producer? Ain't that what's his name?
That's Young Bird.
Young Bird, my fault. Oh yeah.
Remember Young Bird? I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to mess with my son's name up, but he got a Transformer chain, and the whole industry was going like that was one of the first chains to go on tour.
No.
They had robbed him for his chain. That was the first chain to go on tour.
Bendy. Yeah.
Nah, A-Rap, I don't know where the fuck he been at, bro. Like, where's Lil Playboy at? Like, all them niggas, bro.
Soulja Boy.
I was really, bro. Yeah, you feel me? Like, I really watched Soulja Boy's come up, bro. The I Soulja Boy dance, all that shit. The I got me some baby names. Like,
you think he more influential than Chief?
type shit. Cause you got to think about it. Chief influenced like I want to say like the 13, but Soulja Boy influenced like Justin Bieber. Without Soulja Boy, ain't no Justin Bieber.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a different lane. You got to think about it. He was the first YouTube artist. Like he made it cool to be an independent artist for real. So his influence got to be greater.
Okay.
So Chief made it cool to do like in-house music videos, gang bang at 16. That shit was crazy. But Soulja Boy was the first nigga to be like, you don't need no label. Like you could put this shit on YouTube by yourself. I mean, he basically like a clout chaser marketing scheme. Like with he used the title of the song 50 Cent in the club. You click on it and it'll be a Soulja Boy song.
Yeah,
like,
I heard
there's
that.
certain shit like that just make you build your
think
buzz
he
up.
different, right?
Yeah.
I feel like he definitely like marketing wise, bro. I feel like he definitely was like a genius at that time. He said he's good.
Remember
see his interview?
Even the glasses, the Soulja Boy done like
he put that up.
He influenced Drake, bro. Like
and even jerking and all that. Like even as far as like I feel like style wise, shall I say?
And I ain't gonna lie, he co-signs everything. Like there was a point in time like if a way came out, Soulja Boy embraced it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He was like the first mainstream artist to embrace it. When he came out, Soulja Boy embraced it. When Lil B came out, he embraced it. When No Boy, they kind of had fake beat, but he embraced it with the.
When they did the track.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think what was I gonna say? Y'all saw his interview where he was like saying like he was catching so much money off his
ringtones.
the ringtones.
Yeah.
That he was talking about he was going to school with that mint.
99-cent ringtone. Remember bro? He was one of the first niggas to 678-1982. Motherfucker used to call that phone, bro. I mean Mike Jones. They had them numbers.
Yeah.
678-1982.
Yo,
that shit.
Oh shit.
That's that kiss went through the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was different, bro. I don't know.
And he was, matter of fact, he was one of the first rappers vlogging. Who the fuck was vlogging before, bro? He made it cool for independent cameraman before you probably had to go to school. So yeah, his influence is greater, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
They say Chief, bro. He influenced sounds and all that. Like,
As far as music wise, yeah, but as far as like
Chief a bigger influence music wise. Soulja just a real deal global influence.
yeah.
Bro. You gotta give Soulja his props.
Cause they remember when he used to be a camera on, niggas used to be like, what type of police shit you on? Now everybody vlogging, bro.
What type of police shit you on?
That's what they told that nigga. They say he killed hip hop. You didn't have to be a lyrical rapper because of Soulja Boy. For real.
I think he made that cool.
Yeah.
But Chief, I don't know, everybody.
But then you gotta give it to like Lil Wayne, the mixtape. You gotta give it to 50 Cent. Everybody wanted to wear the bulletproof vest, or Genuine as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta give it to the Dipset, especially Ken. It's mad niggas that's influenced. It just depends on the generation. Like every generation got their influence. Even the Migos.
I feel Migos. They really all the new Atlanta sound come from them. I feel like, in a certain way. Like I feel like it's a certain route that every rapper of them tried to take, and after they probably made their own sound out of it. Like I feel like 21 had a little bit of their style, but like a more aggressive tone. But that all like came from like Gucci though. Everything really ran through Gucci. I feel like, as far as Atlanta sound. But then I think Migos like made it like a little more modern, trappy.
They gave it the
like a little like a
You
young
don't feel like
flavor.
T.I. and the boys have stuff to do with that Atlanta sound?
T.I. influence?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He probably dead, but I ain't gonna lie, not so much on us type shit.
Yeah, no, not on us, bro.
He probably did. I ain't gonna take his credit, but like, I don't think nobody really bumped T.I.'s album like that. Out of all of us type shit, bro. So, like,
You don't think so?
T.I. was just a rapper.
he was a rapper type shit. I know that nigga more from. I'm not gonna disrespect him like that, but I probably watch T.I. more on like some on some T.I. and Tiny show. You feel me? Like that's it.
Oh yeah.
That's violent.
Bro, yeah.
That's violent. Alright.
You were violent.
I know T.I. I know T.I.
There was a
but-
point when T.I. and them boys really, he was like really the, literally
No, I
like
feel
king
like
of Atlanta.
T.I. definitely have a influence, bro.
So March 25th, you're doing a pajama party. Talk to me about that. And what's the vibe you trying to? What's the outcome you looking to get out from that type of situation?
All right, so true story, right? To be honest, bro, this is not even the first time like this got asked, but honestly, bro, it was mad people that really wanted me to do this. I say since like we really started doing parties, and I really thought it was like mad childish. I ain't gonna lie, and it be like that sometimes. Like, bro, it be so much stuff that people be like really hitting people up to do. And so right now we trying to do like more fun this year.
It's like some people choice shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
last year we was
to
stinging them. Like we just stinging them. It's everything was all pressure. Now I feel like we to a point where we could kind of like open it up to like seeing what people want, because we want to keep it like fresh. So we don't want people to just like feel like this, get like this. So that, like I told you, like that's what the Bashment really for. Like it's a people's choice thing. Like people wanted that. They've been asking for mad long. So it's like fuck it, bro. Why not?
I ain't gonna lie. I think one of the upcoming events we got.
Yeah,
it's over the summer, bro. Or when it get warm
I was
out.
just about to get into that, y'all. It's really helping you.
I ain't gonna say too much, but shout out Doobie.
No, actually, I was just about to get into that. Let's talk about something upcoming. You know what I'm saying? Events, what it is about to be spring, summertime. I know you got something in the bag. You ain't gotta give out too much.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta give out too much, but the people want to know something. They need to know something.
So, alright, cool. We got the pajama. So the pajama, everybody, I just released it on Facebook. It's gonna be March 25th. They already knew though, but everybody already knew here. So it was March 25th. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We gonna try to have some real fun. I won't let you know the theme, but I'll tell you off camera when we're done.
Yeah, for sure. Nah,
for sure. I tell you, I can't give them not too much.
Nah.
But we gonna
They gotta keep
do some
tuning in if
fire
they want to
shit.
figure it out.
Yeah, but
buy tickets.
this one of them hard parties only because that never really did it. Like I told you, never really nobody people been asking me to do it, so we gonna try to have some more real fun with it. I'm probably gonna try to make some like cool drinks and stuff like that. Probably try to see what we can do that'll be like real different and fire. But it's really gonna come down to, it's a simple party, but it's really gonna come down to probably like the decor. Like it really can't be nothing too creative in a sense, because like
It's gonna be all creativity in the people that come.
yeah.
If we talking about the same shit, right?
Yeah. It'll be like something like that.
Well, I think I know what y'all talk about, low key.
No, we talking about the pajama party. But
Yeah, I knew that. I said, God knew that.
yeah, so it's like that's what that. So we got to do creativity with that as far as the decor and stuff like that. But it's gonna be It's gonna be just at a dope spot. It's like real close to the city and stuff like that. It's gonna be real dope. And it's yeah, I'm excited for it because it's gonna be simple too. It's like one of them parties where it's like you can go wake up the day of and go get you some fucking pajamas. Like that's some shit that's easy to get. We'll put you some slippers on. You at the crib with it. Like you ain't even doing too much shit. That's calm, bro. Like you don't gotta put too much thought into it. You just gotta come looking real, just like real pajama. And women gonna fuck with it because they like wearing pajamas and all type of stuff similar like that. So it's a dope vibe, bro. I feel like it's gonna be real dope. That's a preview. What's the name? We're gonna do something celebrity coming. I can't say nothing about it yet because we still trying to finalize everything. There's a couple other ideas I got, but I'll let you just know that we gonna obviously have pool party. I told y'all when we was here the last time, but the audio messed up. But yeah, we having a pool party, man. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be one of them epic. It's not gonna be like a freak night. Don't get this shit confused. It's not gonna be like a freak night. It's gonna be one of them backyard motherfucking what's the name? And it's actually with my man G-Day. Like I'm not gonna expose his what's the name. It's on his birthday. You know what I'm saying? So anybody
So
that
if
know,
you know.
If you know, you know.
Nice little spot.
Nice spot. You feel me? It's like, and shout out to our homegirl. You know what I'm saying? won't let her be named because we ain't gonna fuck up her, you know what I'm saying, situation she got going on right now. But one of our homegirls plugged us in and shit like that. She a real dope individual, and she entrusting us to really bring the vibes. So we're gonna bring the vibes. And after that, obviously, I could tell y'all it's gonna be a Halloween party again. We're gonna do a crazier theme. And stuff like that. I got mad stuff in the cut though. But them really the ones that's right, big up and coming. We're gonna be doing like a lot of projects though this year. They ain't gonna stop. So yeah, that's what we got.
How do you like manage or try to figure out like the perfect place to put a venue? Because you know some people might not drive, or some people might get drunk and it be too far drive, like far back drive to the crib. So how do you try to figure out the perfect place to where it's not too far from this group of people, but it's also not too far from this group of people, but it's not also in the ghetto? You got to worry about this shit getting spun at or something. You know what I'm saying?
More or less, bro. Because we done been through the ups and downs of this, like we already know, like certain stuff is just off limits, off rip. It got to be like, if it is gonna be in like a certain area, we gotta have it onto a certain part of the area, literally. Like if we're gonna be doing it in like a real crowded area, we're gonna go to like another street where it's like a non-busier street or something like that. So it really all depends on what I'm really looking. I really try to look for different venues all the time. So that part is really what's like kind of the hard part, because like not a lot of stuff available. But I know a lot of places that's available because I go out and I try to I go through Rochester and I just look and stuff, and I be like doing research.
Everything only take a little bit of research.
Yeah, it only take a little research. Plus it's like about people sometimes reach out, but for the most part, like I just go see spots and I just like look it up, or if somebody plug me in, like I appreciate them, or we just do it like that. However it happened. But more or less, bro, I just really do research and I just I hit up, email, have meetings and stuff like that, different meetings all the time. It might be like a couple meetings in the same week to really ensure that whatever I'm trying to do is like all the way good. So and then after that, I try to mostly go for venues that we have mostly the control at, because I don't like right now I'm in some shit like I don't like when a spot can control what the vision is, because sometimes I'm with that. It depends on the situation though. Like I already know if I go to like a mega club, I know that I won't have certain control over things, but I'll be able to like control what I need to control at the same time. I just need the artistic vision at the same point. So it's like, I know because if it's in the power of me, I'm gonna make sure that everything is still, my people still gonna make sure that they're helping. If you sometimes put in the trust of other people, you just gotta be able to work through that in this lane, and then after that be able to conform it still to your like base plan. Like that's how I feel like that's what we do. Like we try to figure out that and go from there.
That was actually a great answer, bro. Like, yeah. I forgot what the fuck I was just about to say. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can we expect a block party this year?
Oh no, I don't know.
That's scary.
Yo, you probably could expect one from me.
Oh, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Talk to me.
That jack is scary how that shit play out, bro.
It's a lot of pros and cons.
Yeah, you gotta be aware of
party situation.
Yeah, but
you just it's like you gotta have faith in your people, but at the same time you gotta always care about everybody's safety. Because at the end of the day, when you in this field with a lot of shit, all you got is your name, and once your name tarnished, it's like
no funny.
You feel me? We done been through the ups and downs of it.
You're not trying
to
go backwards?
Can't.
Yeah, you can't go backwards with this shit. So, it's like, block parties, they don't take a lot of planning, but they take a lot of planning depending on where you're trying to do. It's all about location.
Location,
and
you gotta talk to certain people.
Who the fuck you gonna invite?
Yeah, you gotta talk to certain people.
It can't be an everybody thing.
Yeah.
And you feel me? You don't want too much. I say you want attention on it, but you don't want too much media attention on it, because you don't want
that ad getting dropped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, shit like that, bro. It's a lot to it, but me and Hendo, we threw a block party. It was lit. Nothing crazy happened. We had everybody there. A lot of motherfuckers there on a little dead end. That's tough.
That shit was
Oh,
dangerous.
yeah.
That shit was tough. That
The
shit was-
vlog out there, go look at it.
Oh yeah, bro. Y'all can go watch
You know
that
what I'm
vlog. That shit was turned.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
But you feel me? That's not an all the time thing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Once in a blue moon.
Once in a blue moon.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Hey, that was some. I ain't gonna say last minute, but that was some last minute shit.
So that's like even like if the people like clamor for it and you know what I'm saying.
They gonna want it. They gonna want it.
Of course they're gonna want it.
It just scary. Yeah, it's scary. It is.
That's a
That's
whole
risk.
different ball game.
Like you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta think about like.
Cause if I say if we was to do one though, for real, like it would have like I swear to God, I tell the police. I don't know how much the police cost to be there, but I swear we just have to have it like that. Like
Yeah, that'd be the best option.
it's the best option, bro. Like we could find, but it's not
We
probably
ain't
a
had
problem.
we ain't had no problems.
But I ain't gonna.
Yeah.
It good,
Our shit.
yeah, but it's
And
glad it
police
got.
came at the end and they had
But it's good it got.
It's all fear and faith.
But I ain't gonna. It's good it got shut
I ain't gonna
down.
lie, that was pure fake.
I ain't gonna. It's good it got shut down because the way that was going, it could have went
It
up.
didn't get shut down though. That's the crazy thing about it. We didn't get shut down. We ended it.
Oh yeah, that's good that you ended that time because it could have got crazy.
Yeah,
after a while.
it started
It
getting
started
dark.
two people.
It's-
Yeah.
You feel me? Where we was at, hey. So you feel me? We just had to make sure everybody got up out
Everybody
of
has
there.
slid into the veil.
We had the we told the neighbors what we was doing. You feel me? They was cool with the shit. The neighbors, some of the neighbors was outside just kicking it with us.
But
and shit.
it was some Caucasian people I'd never seen before at the
Bro,
party.
the people,
It was
bro,
days with girls.
bro, niggas is in their driveways just chilling. Like
yeah.
you feel me? They chilling
Everybody
with
was
they little
outside
people.
though.
Yeah, bro,
Everybody.
That shit was turned. That shit was turned. Definitely got to run that shit down.
And that's going to wrap it up, man. That's another episode of the Reckless Reasoning Podcast, man.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
back out here with the G's, man. This was very, very special interview, bro. Actually, this is probably my favorite one yet, bro. So I hope, you know what I'm saying, when y'all see this, I touched on all the questions y'all wanted to know, man.
Yeah.
Gave y'all a free game. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure y'all in there, man. We're going to just go off with this. Make sure y'all follow the Reckless Reasoning Podcast
Yeah,
Facebook
man.
page.
Share, like, subscribe,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? Make sure
Everything.
y'all follow my Instagram at Reckless Reasoning _podcast,
fact.
man. Y'all shut y'all shit out, gang.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Shout out to Brody, man. You got us here, man. We did it twice, and literally, bro, came with the same full energy. So I'm jacking him, bro. We rocking with it, bro. We'd love to do it any more times. You know what I'm saying? So that's a fact. Literally, bro, you can find me on all social medias. You know what I'm saying? If you just literally look up my name, ZQ, but my Instagram, at misterlaflare and shit like that. You can follow that. Twitter and everything like that. You can just find me at ZQ and stuff like that. Facebook. So, yeah, be on the lookout for everything.
Man. Shout out to Reckless Reasoning Podcast, man. You know, shout out to the guys. Man, shout out Best, shout out ZQ, shout out my son Fernati, man. You can find me on IG at Smooth2Smooth, Facebook, Real SmooveLenses or Lan Don. Twitter, Lonnie17_. You feel me? Make sure y'all go get my son Hendo new project. Easily mistaken, hardly understood.
That's
Just
a fact.
dropped like 2 days ago. You feel me? 29 song tape. Go get that. And you feel me? New content, clothes, and all that coming soon.
Shout out my son, Lonnie. Shout out to you, Reckless Reasoning Podcast. Shout out for Nye. Shout out to Q.
Hell yeah.
Let y'all know, y'all can follow me on IG at Best Friend Review TV. And I ain't gonna lie, my other IG, POV Best One, is no longer existed. That shit is dead. We are now Best POV TV Media, Twitter Best POV TV. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Y'all gonna see a lot more interviews this year. Yeah, we going up. I might be some more A&R shit.
Hell yeah.
No Blake.
Yeah, man, and like he said, go run that Hendo up, man. Hendo,
Hell yeah. Go
run
run
that
that up.
I'm saying Hendo XRR coming this Saturday, only on the Reckless Reasoning Podcast, man. Make sure y'all tune in, and yeah, man, and we just gonna wrap that up, and that's another episode, and we'll be back this weekend.
You. That bitch say you.